Hey, this is JP. Have you tried the beat yourself up method of weight management? As you probably know, it doesn't work very well. In fact, there's a lot of research shows that it's quite counterproductive, even though it might seem natural. I should have figured that out a long time ago. I think about 20 years ago, I took a dog I had to a training class, and this was off leash and no treats. And the instructor said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to teach our dogs to follow our commands based on our praise for them. And they're going to learn that whenever they do something that we want them to do, they will be warmly rewarded by our affection. Now, the people didn't like this. They would be yelling, "Fido, come here! I said sit!" We'd be shouting at the dogs, and the instructor's, rolling his eyes. That's not how it works. No matter how many times you ask the dog to come, even if it takes 20 times, when he finally does what you want him to do, that's when you praise the dog. And the dogs got this right away. They understood this. And over time, it took like 10 weeks or so for people to really learn this method. And it teaches you something really valuable, which is the warmth and affection of your voice can be a very powerful stimulant of behavior change. In the human arena, the person to really follow on this is Kristin Neff. She's the world expert on self-compassion. And Kristin's basic theory is this, that self-compassion leads to positive behavior change. Self-compassion leads to positive behavior change. She says there's really three things that you need to bear in mind in order to make this work for yourself. The first thing is, no matter what you've done, have you overeaten? Have you fallen off your plan? Have you tried and nothing worked and you're just angry with yourself and the world? No matter what, she says, picture a friend calling you and telling you this, or a loved one, or a child. Would you tell them that they were lazy or stupid or not trying hard enough, or would you give them affection? So the first thing is to be kind. Be kind. The second thing is to recognize that we all share this as human beings. We're all imperfect. We all make mistakes. We all do things that just aren't right. We share that. She calls it shared humanity. It gives you a grounding in reality so that you're not feeling like you're some kind of extraordinarily difficult person or something like that. So it starts with being kind. The second thing is this shared humanity piece. And the third piece is what she calls mindfulness. And mindfulness is sort of an objective awareness of the situation. So you're neither suppressing your emotions and feelings about it nor exaggerating them. You're just being mindful of what happens. That awareness of what's going on is what leads us to be able to identify what to do next, right? So if you're trying the beat yourself up method, I want you to stop. I want you to think about being kind to yourself. I want you to think about how you could actually turn things around by being forgiving and being understanding and learning how you can be compassionate.